Hello, everyone. I am here to talk about the Argon 8 tips and tricks. Before I get started, I did want to mention that if you want to hear music I've worked on, you can find the act is called SNTH, and you can find it pretty much everywhere: iTunes, Spotify, etc. So if you search for that, and then also I'll put a link in the description. We have 4 tracks out, and we haven't promoted them yet. If you want to check them out, cool. And let me go to the next screen here and talk about Argon 8. So one thing that there's a whole bunch of little tips and tricks I've noticed, and I just want to show a couple of them. One is the shift key. So this synthesizer, when you hit the shift key, pretty much everything has 2 labels on it. And when the shift key is active, you can get to those labels. But the thing is that as you use the synth, sometimes you forget that it's on. And one little quick thing is if you hold it and then turn something, it'll turn it off for you. So for example, if I'm in shift right now listening to something, and if I turn wave 2, it's going to change the bank because I'm in shift mode. Now that's cool when you want it, but it's not cool when you not want, or when you're trying to change the wave. You'll be hearing something and you'll turn this and then you'll do that, and then it'll be like, oh, I got to go back to where I was. So what you can do is when it's off, so now I'm changing the wave. I'll try to do it with my other hand. Okay. And so now if I want to access a different wavetable and I know which one I want, as you get more experienced, you could say, okay, now I'm listening to this, so let me just keep this note on. And now if I want to go to, say, formant, and if I hold the shift key and then just change this back and say, okay, there's formant, I let go, you'll notice it takes me right out of shift. And so little thing like that, but the UI has a lot of little touches like that actually make it a lot smoother to use. The other one I wanted to show you that I mentioned in my LFO video is that the LFO starts in the middle and it'll go, to the max and then down to the min. So it's basically bipolar. So it's going in both directions. And one thing is when you're modifying waves, that's a common target. So for here, I'll map LFO to wave 1 and I'll put the depth all the way to 64. While I'm holding it, another little tip, I'm going to back down and have wave 2 go the opposite direction. So I'm going to have them both go plus and minus. So when I let go, I hold a key, you'll hear it change, right? Now, the thing is, I actually want to put the wave in the middle. So when you turn the wave, you'll see it, give you this picture, which is cool. But the thing is if you want to get exactly to 64, it's kind of hard to do. So what you do is you kind of get, somewhere in the middle. And then if you just move the edit, you'll see it pop up and actually give you so I can get exactly to 64. So I'm going to do that on both waves. I'm just going to turn this and then get this guy to 64. Like that one, I was way off, but it's nice because now I'm getting the full bandwidth of the wave. Let's see what other tip I wanted to share. I was going to write stuff down. I probably should have. I showed shift. I showed the assignment to the wave. The other one I'll just repeat, which is a good one to know about in one of my other videos, is just when you make assignments and you know what you want to assign it to, you can just hold the button. And I did that with LFO. You saw I just held it, and then that way I was done. When you want to re-edit an assignment, remember I assigned LFO1 to wave 1 and wave 2. So if I want to edit wave 2's depth to that mod assignment, if you just repeat the action, so I'll hold this and turn it, it'll pop down here, and then now I can edit it. And one of the things that I do a lot of, and this will be the last thing I show, just keep this video short, is that you can go in and clear this by pushing and holding this knob. So let's say you're listening to something and you say, oh, what I really want to do is I want to clear that. Well, what you can do is, again, just go to it by doing that, editing it, and then if you hold the knob, you'll see it clears it. So now I only have the assignment on wave 1. And let's go ahead and clear that one. So I can just tweak it you know, it's up here. I can change it if I want, or I can just hold this and clear it. Then the last thing I'll show is that over here there's a key combination. If you hold the local kind of shift button here and tap mod slot, it'll actually walk you through the mod slots, the 8 slots, and then go back to 1. So it's 1 through 8. And that's a really nice way too if you just want to remember if you had 1 and 2 assigned, and you'll see the ones we cleared were there. All right, so that's it. Thanks a lot. And I'm going to have to reach for my keyboard here to turn this off. But I'll probably be back to show more stuff if you guys like these videos. Thanks. Bye.